All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and jump right on into this video. Happy Friday. Yes, we have officially reached the end of the work week. I actually wound up having to take off of work today. Y'all, I've been sick the last few days and it has not been getting better. It has only gotten worse and I just could not take it anymore. A couple of days ago, I woke up with a stuffy nose. Okay, cool. To that time of year. Hello, I do live in the state of Tennessee. But then yesterday it was a stuffy nose and a bad cough. And then just today y'all, I just feel gross. A girl can't catch a break. Hashtag life of a person with little to no immune system. Even so, today was pretty damn chaotic, if I do say so myself. So, there are a few things that I'm going to address without actually bringing up any names. And I'm not going to go too in depth with it because it doesn't deserve too much of my time, efforts, and or energy. First and foremost, I have never in any way, shape, or form been convicted of any type of animal abuse. That is almost laughable at this point because if you knew me in real life, you would know that I love animals more than I love people. Like, animals are life for me. I spent quite a bit of time working in animal control and management at our local animal shelter. And I'm pretty sure if you have animal abuse charges, that is not something that they would allow you to do. I'm just saying. However, the only time that I have ever had to go to court for an animal, many years ago, we moved into a subdivision and a little black dog wandered up. You could tell she had been dumped. She was skin and bones, covered in mud. It was awful. Well, we wound up taking this sweet baby in, and her name was Maggie. That's what we named her. Maggie was very smart. She was spayed. She was really good with children. She was 100% house trained. She didn't wander off. We could let her outside in the subdivision. She would go do her thing, and then she would come back to the front door and yelp and holler for us to let her in. We let her out one night to use the bathroom, and I guess our neighbor's dog, they were also running loose, and one of them wound up getting attacked. And because my dog was the only dog that they saw, even though she had no marks on her, no nothing, they accused her of being the one to attack their dog. Now, I don't believe that. Nobody believed it because she was quite literally the sweetest dog that you could ever meet. She would not hurt a fly. But because she was considered what they call running at large, she was the one accused. So we did have to go to court. I had to pay a portion of their vet costs. They had to pay a portion because, again, their dogs were also at large. And in the city limits, they do have laws on having your dogs not on a leash or not on some type of confinement. That is it. Never in a million years could I ever abuse an animal. I the lies people spread are comical at this point because they are quite literally the exact opposite of who I am as a person. You know what I mean? Another lie that's been spread is that I live in a rundown trailer. First of all, there's nothing wrong with living in a trailer. And I don't know why whatever. I do not live in a trailer. I live in a 3 bedroom, 2 bath house. Is it the biggest home in the world? No, but it's also not a small home. But it's 3 bedroom, 2 bath, recently completely remodeled, sitting on almost 2 acres of land. We have a big old shed in the back, a mini carport, and a large full size carport. We have a big deck on the back of our house and a really nice big front porch in the front. Is there a trailer next door to me? Yes. Nothing wrong with the trailer, but I don't live in a trailer and, whatever. Another thing I want to say is if you are going to go online and pull public background checks, make sure that you are cross referencing the information because these public background checks are very rarely 100% accurate. They will have some accurate information, but at least half of what's on there is going to be false and inaccurate. So that's why it's important to have multiple platforms that you pull that information from if for whatever reason you're going to be doing that, and fact check your information. And that's not directed towards any one specific individual. This is just me making generalized statements. Okay? Okay. Something else that I want to talk about is I am not on the Heffadone. I'm not going to say the actual word. I am not on Heffadone. I don't know where that came from, but that is also a big fat lie. And my husband does not take Xanax. Actually, he can't take Xanax because he has a seizure disorder from a wreck that he was in at 13 with metal plates in his head, and Xanax triggers his seizures. He quite literally cannot take Xanax. Try again, please. Wow. Wow, people. I am so sad right now because the portable dishwasher that I got in, something is wrong with one of the ports where I have to screw the drain hose into, and it doesn't screw on. So now I have to wait on Amazon to send me a replacement, and then I have to ship this 50-pound machine back to Amazon. Fun times. But I did get my electric guitar in yesterday, and I'm pretty stoked about that. Pretty freaking stoked about that. Also, the stuff that I ordered to make handmade wax melts is due to come in tomorrow as long as everything's on time. Fingers crossed. Mail has been incredibly delayed here lately, but I'm hopeful. I'm getting ready to make the batch of the strawberry lemonade sugar scrubs to go with the body butters. Those will be made no later than tomorrow. With me being sick, it's kind of put me a little bit behind. And then anybody who has placed an order and paid for their order will be shipped out with tracking numbers sent to you by Tuesday, since Monday is a holiday. I don't think mail runs on Monday. But yeah, I am just over here being sick, but living life and doing what I can to be the absolute best version of myself. I I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm a little sad about all this TikTok ban talk, but I'm gonna leave that for another video. Part of me doesn't think it's going anywhere. If it does, I mean, I told you guys where to find me. A big part of what I do will be on a YT, but I have a lot of emotions when it comes to that. But again, that's another video. Stay tuned. I hope everybody has had a great day. I hope your work week has been successful, productive, full of all the blessings, laughter, and joy. And I hope that you guys have an even better weekend. I want you to stay tuned because, I mean, I've always got something to say. You know what I mean? I've always got something to say. Keep in mind, we are not going to be discussing certain topics, but I do plan to go live this weekend. I just ask that you respect my wish on that. And I love each and every one of your faces. I will talk to you guys soon. If you need something, don't hesitate to reach out. But keep in mind, I am slow at responding because one, I'm sick. Two, I have a life off of this app. And three, my emails, my DMs, my notifications have been pretty out of control here lately. I mean, they're usually pretty full, but it's been extra out of control here lately. All right. I will talk to all of you soon. Take care of yourselves, love yourselves, and remember, you are always amazing.